texted my mom, I'm glad you find how poor and miserable we were, so funny. But it really upsets me how you clearly think of me as practice for Mel. I'm going, so someone should watch the kids. I then left without talking to anyone. When I got home I checked my texts and found a rant from her, saying that they were her stories and she could feel any way she wanted. She called me sensitive for not taking a joke and suggested I get a therapist. I already have one and she knows that, because I was jealous of a 4 years old. She said I was rude for leaving. I was too upset to respond then. Update: when I got home after the party, I was still fuming. I hadn't responded to my mom's text rant, but I couldn't let it go either. I didn't have to, though, because a few hours later, my stepdad talked to me. He wanted to know why I'd left the party so suddenly. He sounded worried, which made me realize that he had no idea what had happened. I told him everything, how my mom had been laughing and sharing those painful stories about my childhood, making it sound like I was some sort of practice kid for her. I also read him the text she sent me afterward, where she dismissed my feelings and called me sensitive. There was a long silence on the other end of the line, and when he finally spoke, I could hear the anger in his voice. He told me he was furious with my mom and that he couldn't believe she would talk about me like that. He mentioned his own tough childhood and said he thought my mom would understand how hurtful it was to make fun of those memories. But